sacks. It's been a big part of the game from Skulkberger in the stadium, one of the iconic sons.
Bringing them to the stadium.
And what a big heart he's got. Came up to Joburg in the weekend.
Springbok captain, he'll get a massive cheer. Underwent his knee surgery and left in no doubt as to how much he is loved and how much.
Hi guys, another one. Stormers versus the Bulls. Quarterfinal, URC. It was played at the DHL in Cape Town. Home game from the Stormers. It was packed. From the ticket sales, I heard that they'd sold over 40,000 tickets. So there were a lot of people in the stadium. So it was a good atmosphere. It was good energy. Just a well prepped atmosphere for a very good game. Yeah, so my expectations were that it was going to be, I thought it was going to be a tight game in the scoreboard, also in the way the teams are going to play, because the Bulls, I know, you think that it's a knockout game, so they bring something up for this game, and they would up their tempo, up their standards a bit, just bring something different. Was it the case? No, it was not the case. It was not the case, actually. Disappointing, actually, from the Bulls. So the home side started very well here. They started very well. As usual, Stormers, lots of energy in how they play, using the ball in the lines there. They were getting the quick ball to Ashariantis. But the Bulls managed to repel them early on, They managed to repel them. But after about 14 minutes, 15 or 14 minutes, I'm not sure when they managed to actually score, but they scored through the Hakiva Daimane, the Stormers. So
in the wider centre berth in the number 13 jersey. But now back to number 12, where he's played superb rugby this season. Little shot of the ball from Marnie Lebok, looking for Yankees to his inside. Timing of the tackle was good. Evan Ruiz. Yankees. And away by Duplessis. It's Daimani who eventually breaks the deadlock. Just too many numbers away to the...
First points on this game went to the Stormers. And after that, the Bulls considered a yellow card through Kyle Brink. And after this yellow card, the Stormers managed to score another second try now through Zas, their winger there.
Yankees away to his right, Malherba and Kitsov.
Tackle out.
Then open side from Yankees. Evan Ruiz powering his way through. Provola makes an important tackle. Lebok finds Farid and Zas into the corner and back to his try-scoring ways on his return from injury.
So this really hurt the Bulls. This yellow card hurt the Bulls because they considered a full try through this year, this period of time. But so the play continued, the game continued, and during this period of continuation, Stormers got a penalty. And they kicked for 3 points somewhere there from Manili Bok, who was very good on the night, actually. Manili Bok played really well here. So the time came for Kalpring to return to the field for the Bulls, and he immediately scored a try for the Bulls after his return from the yellow card suspension in the sink bin there.
Their opponents be the Bulls or the Stormers. The Bulls looking for something on the stroke of half-time. They have momentum from their maul. They have control of the ball. Dion Farid coming through the middle. A metre short. And then the try awarded.
And then the game went to half-time. And the score was Stormers 17 and 7 points to the Bulls. Second half resumed. And the Stormers got a penalty early on and scored 3 points here. And so and after these 3 points, the Bulls really struggled. Actually, throughout the whole game, the Bulls really struggled in the breakdown. Whenever they had the ball, the Stormers were just looking to just jackal the ball, to steal it away from the Bulls.
Lawrence hearing after the hoist from Smith and gets up ahead of Yankees, who makes a good tackle. And then Dion Ferree. And still,
Release it and play the game. Release now.
He released the ball, got to his feet, played again. And makes another few meters, but then
to disrupt the Bulls' tempo. You know, Bulls like playing the ball, also they have a good back line. But the Stormers, you could see they targeted the breakdown of the Bulls there. So the Stormers followed up these 3 points with another try from Zas.
Libok. And here is Willemser again. And Engelbrecht. And they're going to go in again for a third. Angelo Davids.
We'll just clear that.
Well,
it's another try again, and the Bulls look very flat by this time. They look also, the body language of the players, they look very lost also. I'm not sure what they really prepared for, because there was nothing that I really saw here special from them, because think to the fact that this was a knockout game, quarterfinal, they didn't show any hunger here, the Bulls. In one of the cases, the Bulls worked the ball for 4 phases, and it got turned over. Yeah, there was in the breakdown. Also, they were getting dominated on the contact areas, either the tackles or they are tackling, or whatever. They were getting dominated, the Bulls. But they managed to score. They scored a try through one notch.
up that right flank. Brilliant from Aronson. Curtly Aronson, magnificent. Looking for the offload, which he gets for Creel. Creel inside. And Nokia has got it.
But the try was disallowed. But then they followed this up with a valid try from Ambrose Pape, which was given now by the referee.
Small. Still no way through. Papier gets around his man, and Ambrose Papier gets in for a try.
But it's just scraps really from the Bulls. It's nothing really. It's not. There's no fluidity when they're playing in this game. There's no fluidity. They looked lost, as I'm saying. Yeah. Even though they made some few line breaks, the Bulls, but every time they get a line break, the ball gets turned over on the ground by the Stormers. The menaces from the Stormers were Ifan Roos or Dion Fourie, either those two guys who were really dangerous, and Steven Kishoff also. They were dangerous in the breakdown there for the Stormers. Really didn't allow the Bulls to have any fluidity in their play, to have any solid platform. Also, the Bulls were not protecting their own ball also. So if you know that you're going to play the Stormers, you're supposed to have like a plan on how to protect the ball, be disciplined around it. You know, your losses should be on song for the Stormers, because Stormers like the Jackals. They like stealing the ball on the ground there. Stormers also tactically now targeted the Bulls in the malls, because all the time the Bulls had the ball in the mall, trying to set a mall, the Stormers would just allow the jumper with the ball to set the foot on the floor, and then they would just sack the mall early on.
Second's good, play away!
One for Mark Face.
So whenever the Bulls were trying to set a mall, the ball would get sacked very early on before it gained any momentum. So they really this was a tactic. Clearly, it was a tactic from the Stormers. Also, the Stormers, when they are attacking the Bulls, when they are running the lines, they will start in the middle, maybe 2 phases in the middle, and then when they spread the ball to the edges, close to the 15-meter channels there, or 5-meter, close to the touch line, they would find space there. Also, that area from the Bulls was not well defended. They'll defend the middle areas, the mid areas, but if you move the ball to the edges, they will really find a lot of space there. So some chaos there from the Bulls defense. But they do score another try, the Bulls, to Bismarck du Plessis, but it's already in the red zone in terms of the time, and the game ends Stormers 33, Bulls 19. Yeah, as I said, the Stormers really had the plan. Like the other one I watched, the Stormers had a plan here. They went with the plan. They stayed on the plan. They never allowed quick ball from the Bulls. No quick ball. They had a strong defense, the Stormers. They attacked the Bulls on the edges of their defense. When the Stormers are attacking, they would go to the edges. That's where they found the tries, and they were lethal on the ground also in the breakdown there. The Stormers, they were lethal. They never allowed the Bulls to have anything there. The Bulls were feeding all the scraps, and the mall also was targeted by the Stormers. So the Bulls really were they were really disarmed here. They were just, everything they brought was nullified by the Stormers. I think John Dobson did a great job here. Did a great job in this game. Yeah, just tactics. Good luck to the Stormers. They're going to play Connacht, which is not going to be an easy game. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy game, but good luck. They should do well here because they're playing at home also. Let's go, boys.